helter-skelter tossing a civilian of some kind against a like brick wall, like a, and then he like ends up pointing the gun like right under the guy's chin, and he goes, no more messing around. You tell me where your contact is." And he just goes, "Que pato, senor? No hablas." And he cocks the gun and says, "I know you speak English. I literally heard you." And right behind him is his brother Skelter Helter, who's just smirking and goes, "My brother's got a short fuse. I wouldn't piss him off if I were you." And Jackie is like just kind of like head, arms crossed and head kind of looking away as the guy's like holding the gun and shaking, and he just go, and the guy goes, it'll be in the festival in Mexico City, in Mexico City." And then he pulls the gun and he goes, "How is that so hard?" He goes up, looks at Jackie, and goes, "You can finish him." And Jackie just like looks at him and goes, "Why do I gotta kill him?" He goes, "Because I said so, and I'm the older brother. Now do it."
Oh my god.
And the two start to walk off as Jackie sighs and takes out her dagger as the guy's like whimpering. And once they turn the corner and get out of the alley, she looks and then like leans in really close and just goes, "Go." And he is about to say something before he covers his mouth and just goes, "I said go." And he just runs away. He lets out a sigh as he puts the knife like on her back and gets a little nick to get it a little bloody and give herself a little scar as he walks back to meet them. And both her brothers just goes, "Silent as usual. Good to know you haven't lost some of your skills after those nights." And he just spins the blade, pockets it, and just goes, "They won't be an issue. Trust me." And Skelter Helter just goes, "Oh, they better not be. Now come on, we gotta find this agent of his." And they all start walking off as Jackie kind of pulls up like a robe that like covers her face a little as they start walking off into the night sky. And then we like pan up to the moon and pan back down to a familiar sight of the knights outside of the pit.
Yes.
Moments after,
Moments.
moment
Meanwhile, back in our universe.
yes,
Right.
moments after the bikers were scared off by a new ally. So, Season, that's your cue. Go ahead and describe what your character looks like to everyone.
She is a purple-haired girl wearing all black and a leather jacket full of patches. She is very much like an alternative kind of person. She is a punk. And carrying a BC Rich Warlock guitar.
You would.
Right.
I love that. And yet, didn't you say you based off this character off of Hobie from the spirit?
Yeah,
from
Hobie
the,
on
from the,
Eddie
Spider
Munson and
universe?
Chloe Price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and also Eddie Munson from Stranger Things and Chloe Price from
Ooh, okay.
Life is Strange.
Okay.
But yeah, and
Bruh.
you're all just like, so yeah, literally when we left off, actually, what's your character's name again?
Blake.
Just Blake?
Yeah, Blake Stubbs.
Okay.
Okay.
And she kind of like looks over at Storm's character and just goes, "Hey, cuz."
What?
Huh?
I thought
I
just-
want you to-
Just
I
Aki
can't-
just takes off, just like, kind of, not really takes off her sunglasses, but kind of just like, you know, I forgot what's the word. It's kind of like leans down her sunglasses, like Nani.
Yeah.
You mean pulls them down?
Yeah,
like
thank you.
The little pull down, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
pulls it down a little bit. Nani?
Yeah, me and Hayate were cousins.
What?
I've only known most of you guys for a good 35 minutes, and I didn't sign up for a full family reunion.
Holly slowly looks at Hayate.
Hayato is just visibly confused. Is like, I am so confused right now.
uh,
Yeah, you haven't had contact with me since like we were in diapers. I was living with my mom in Utah for the longest time.
Oh
Oh,
god.
oh no, I heard horror stories of Provo.
Bravo.
What the
Listen, listen, if you've ever tried to score drugs in the Mormon-centric Provo, you'd realize how big of a problem this was.
Yeah, why do you think I left? My mom and my stepdad are nutcases who gave into the religious cult brainwashing. Why do you think I left?
Oh, they would not like me.
Okay, there we go.
but yeah, as
I can move Chigaru finally.
Funny enough, I started my first street fighting ring there. I got ran out of town after 2 months.
Oh.
but
I mean, literally with the whole pitchforks and torches, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? The early 19th century?
Anyways, I have a car to like get you guys through the rest of Mexico, which I know is where you're
Oh.
going.
well,
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I have my ways.
I like this one.
yeah,
She's
and,
taken.
yeah, I will say
Me by
like
dating, guys.
No, I know. I was just a callback to the last episode. Anyway.
Oh.
But yeah, actually at the comment of I have my ways, you actually see a little spider like crawl on Blake's shoulder and then just like web swings away.
Oh, of course.
Ruby. Yep, Ruby.
She's gonna. Chigaru, he's gonna look up at her with a smile and go, "Well then, first off, wasn't expecting. I'm just curious, Hayate, where you've been hiding her all these years. She seems like quite the lovely lady, and
Hey,
someone I
bitch.
The last time I saw Hayate, he was pooping in his own diaper.
I'm sorry, but are we just gonna ignore the spider that crawled from the lady's shoulder and
Yes.
freaking webbed out the window?
Yes.
If
Yeah.
we had,
Yes.
yes.
I have so
Hey,
many
don't worry
questions.
about it.
I have so many questions.
Probably an
Damn
agent of
it.
rubies, so I'm not really that concerned. But I suppose introductions are in order.
Anyways, I am Blake Stubbs. The god I work for is Apollo.
Anyone want to go?
Oh,
Well,
very well.
well, I might as well do the intro thing, seeing as we're all doing it now. You all know me as DeSoto, the King of the Ring,
Yes.
Yeah.
and the god that I worship comes from the Norse lands. You may know
Oh.
him. You may know him as Tyr, the Norse god of war.
Oh, actually, that explains so much.
Also, quick clarification, just in case you forgot, you're not like agents of them. They're your like dad and or mother, depending on the gender. So yeah, Tyr is your daddy.
Listen, and you know, despite what he is known for, he's the old man is actually a pretty chill guy.
Oh.
We actually play poker whenever he's in town. Well, whatever town I happen to be in. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how much he pays in frequent flyer miles.
And
I
also,
see.
yeah, season your daddy is Apollo. Which, by the way, I'm kind of surprised there aren't more like kids of Apollo, considering how many fucking lovers he's had.
Right?
Yeah.
And surprisingly, a lot of them didn't end up that badly.
Encore. I thought it was like a servant kind of thing.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Like just a little misunderstanding, but yes, Apollo's your daddy, not your servant. Or you're not his servant. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to sound that bad. Anyway, go on, Kage.
Thank you. Anyway, if introductions are to be made, my name is Chikaru Kanta,
There we go.
son of, well, Anubis, one of the Egyptian gods of death. At your service. And he gives a polite bow.
Do you know Do you know anything about children's card games?
Damn it.
Anyway.
I knew he was
Evan
gonna
goes-
say that.
And he's gonna actually flick Jake's character's head and goes, "That's a stereotype. Shut it."
I summon no. Um,
Ex-
I'm Aki Gilmore. Daywalker. Hi. Mother is Izanami.
So you're a vampire?
Now
Yes.
she is.
Yes.
Half vampire,
Wait.
technically.
Wait,
Half-
now? Okay, that's a story y'all are gonna have to explain to me later.
I will. Don't worry. I will pop that can of worms later.
And Lockout goes, well, it's probably going to be a long trip to Mexico. I'm sure we'll have lots to talk.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And NC looks at Blake and just goes, you said you had a car, right?
It's right outside.
And
But yeah, I have a 1966 Volkswagen bus,
A bus?
so it's big enough for everybody.
Well, at least we'll be arriving in style. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's head out of here and head over to her.
Well, don't we get? I need to call the old lady and have her pack my stuff.
All right,
And-
just make it quick. I took a week off vacation from my job at the Bellagio for this.
Ah.
I pull out my cell phone. Yo, old lady, huh? Oh, you did. It's on this way over. When? And then a bunch of luggage just comes flying at his head. Thank you.
and
Yeah, I just lead everybody outside.
and head over to the bus. And the second you go to the bus, Boof actually gets star eyes. He's like, oh, at the bus.
Everybody, meet Elvira.
Oh, I
good
love
call.
you that. Yes.
Out of character. Oh my gosh,
Out of
season.
character.
course.
I love it.
I love
Slay,
you.
queen, slay.
Yes, queen.
Also, this is a general rule for my car. Driver picks the music. Passengers shut their cake holes.
Allie
that
just
sounds
pulled up her
reasonable.
own earbuds.
Do you
He's gonna laugh and goes, "Oh, you and I are gonna be great friends."
please tell me you have disintegration by the Cure.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Robert Smith is Gothic King.
Aki kind of just look through her bag and just take out her phone and just put on some Spotify playlist that she can just listen to with her headphones.
And as that's happening, Lachlan just goes, oh, we should probably start. I think it's an almost 30-hour drive to Mexico City from here.
Heck yeah, bus party.
Oh god, no.
Alright.
No.
Before we leave, does anybody have to pee?
Please use restrooms
I'm good.
along before we go.
I'm
Allie's
good.
ran off.
Aki actually Aki went with Haley. It's like I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Blake starts looking on her phone for nearby rest stops to grab snacks.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you all do that
Perfect.
stuff, and as you're all doing all that stuff, Haley actually left Poop with the others because watching, but as it's happening, Poop actually looks at the bus, and then Poop looks around quick and then does a little butt wiggle before jumping on top of the bus.
Yeet.
Oh.
Oof, what are you doing up there?
Poof then faces where the front would be looking, and then he loafs as the whole bus starts crackling with purple lightning.
Oh.
Good lord, what is
Hallie
that?
got back in time to see this, right?
Yeah, you come back in time just to see the bus is now glowing with purple energy. Even the headlights are now purple.
Who? What are you doing?
What is in my car?
I don't
that is-
know.
That is our magical purple goat.
Yes. He
And
is
Lockout
fresh
goes-
and bean and very mysterious.
Well, my next question is, how come he's taking us on the artist formerly known as Prince's Wild Ride?
And Poof goes poof, and Lachlan just goes, "Oh, he's making it faster, actually."
Okay.
Well then, thank you, Poof.
Thank you.
At that, Hallie reaches into her bag, holds up a small little slice of cake, and gives it to Poof.
Aw.
Good.
All right, everybody pile in.
I got shotgun.
Yeah, everyone piles in, and the car starts up, and it starts driving off.
She put and Blake puts the Disintegration album on.
Just so I'm not gonna
Perfect.
get copyrighted, I'm gonna be putting generic music on myself.
Don't bother asking me what my favorite track is. All I have as an answer for you is yes.
There we go. Alright, but yeah, you all pile on and start driving, and yeah, this will be just a fun little thing for some quick, small little character stuff to just talk amongst yourself about stuff and things.
Okay.
And don't worry, when I think like it's getting dry, you guys like can't get any more conversation, I will move on to the next area. So yeah.
Okay. Just a heads up out of character. I'm gonna step away, go AFK for a minute so I can go make myself dinner.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, while Kage's doing that, I'm gonna step away real quick. I will be right back also.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna do all that. My tea's almost gone, so I'm gonna grab myself a water since we're having a little in between.
Actually, we're going grocery shopping tomorrow, so we're a bit low on drinks.
Fair enough.
Random side note: I decided to look up a picture to get Hallie's bikini design.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have Hallie's bikini design ready now. I'm so happy.
Do you guys still have like the pic crew?
Uh-huh.
Can you DM it to me?
Un momento, per favore.
Thank you.
Okay.
What'd you say, Storm?
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
Got up.
No, legit, I bet you said kinky.
What the?
Oh, I don't have you as a friend yet. Okay, 1 second.
Let's say yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. In character. I tell you, looks over to Blake and like, okay, you're gonna have to explain it to me. We're cousins, then how come my parents, well, I guess my fake parents,
That parents.
never mention you?
Not sure, honestly. Like,
Hmm.
honestly, my dad Apollo just sent me with a new couple, so. And apparently they're related to you.
Okay.
And again, I have a. How is someone related to a Greek god is related to a Japanese god? Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. It's complicated.
Related by adoption.
Yeah.
Adoption, yeah, that works.
Yeah. Let's
Not related by
go.
blood, related by adoption.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
I'm just vibing to this music, but yeah. And as you all have in these conversations, the bus is actually like again zooming along, like just going through the countryside, and you're actually like passing like car after car after car, and they're just zooming by, but like surprisingly, like no cop has like tried to flag you down. No car has like yelled at you or anything. It's almost like you're a ghost car in a sense.
Like this.
The bus.
Yes.
Ghost bus, yes.
How are we getting away with this?
There's the things you don't want to know the answer to.
Luckily
Yeah,
just
I-
goes
But
probably
yeah,
the magic of poof. Go on.
then Blake just holds up a bag of Takis and is just like, anybody want any?
Yep. pass some chips over here?
Sure.
I toss them over.
Thank
I
you.
don't do
Cash in
spicy
with
very
ease.
well.
Nom.
Cash in with ease.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yo! Don't be eating all the damn Takis.
At this point, Hallie actually just reaches into her bag and she has a bag of those Twizzlers filled twists.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, yummy.
Should I need to?
And she even gives one to Blake and to Hayate.
Oh, thank you. Nom.
Yeah, thanks.
Just Aki, just like.
Oh yeah, also with the interior of my bus, you see all these badges that say the chloroforms. That is her band that she's a part of.
Oh.
Yes.
So, you're part of a band, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Underground punk band.
Mm. Like, Neat.
Yeah, this bus. Yeah, my bandmate. Like, another thing is that I have to be back really quick because this bus also helps us get our equipment around to different gigs.
okay, that makes sense. Given this is a bus.
And Lachlan just goes, "It is rather spacious. I had a feeling you would."
Yeah, we can hell, we can fit a whole drum set in here.
Nice.
And as you're all having that, I guess we never did figure out the layout of like who's sitting with who, but I guess someone probably notices that Lachlan's actually like wrapping bandages around the arms he used to fry the salamander drake at the pit earlier.
You okay over there? Here.
And the kind of like not flinches but like does a little twitch, and then see her eyes like look up at you, and he just looks back down and says, "I'm fine." And you get a glimpse her palm is actually like very singed, like definitely has burns on it.
Oh, you don't look fine.
Blake looks up in the rearview mirror and she's just like, I have a first aid kit somewhere back there if you need it.
And Lachlan like finishes the wrapping, does like a hand twitch to goes, "I assure you I'm fine. I don't want to hold back the team."
Oh my god, bitch! You're not holding us back. Aki kind of just go over to find the first aid kit.
And yeah, you just start rummaging around, and Lachlan is like letting out like a deep sigh, because you really don't have to bother with it.
Give me your arm.
Sighs and
You might-
holds her arm out. And yeah, it's like
You
already
acting
wrapped
all
up a
tough
little.
gonna hold us fucking back, but also it's okay not to stop acting tough, you know.
And she just gives a shrug and she just goes, "Just how I am."
Okay, I wasn't going to say anything, but does anyone else feel like they're in an episode of Power Rangers?
just Aki just gonna put some freaking peroxide oil, gonna put some peroxide on that, like that, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Let all that heal up. Gonna have some Neosporin gel on that shit.
Yeah, as you're like adding all that stuff, like Lachlan is like not even barely flinching at it.
Good, good, good. Gotta get some bandages. Gotta wrap that up. And we're good as new.
And C then puts her arm back in, does like a little finger wiggle and a arm like grip, test it, and then C
I put
looks
it as
up.
tight, but not too tight.
Yeah, no, then looks up at Aki and just goes, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
And C
Aki putting the stuff back and just put the first aid kit back where it was.
And she kind of like looks away, kind of like rubs her arm and just goes, "Never really had anyone care for my before."
I cared for everyone injuries, so I'm like the mother of the group.
She is.
And then she, as you all stand there, she kind of like scans all of you and looks at you all and just that's all like a deep sigh and goes, "You know, we were sharing who our godfather / mother was earlier. I never shared mine."
Mm-hmm.
Is it Loki?
And she immediately goes wide-eyed and just goes, "Ow."
It's kind of easy to guess.
She just casually points at he's just like what she said.
It kind of just easy to guess. We kind of just put 2 to 2 together, like gotcha.
At the mention of Loki, DeSoto kind of flips out and then grabs him by the lapels. "You wretched spawn of Loki! You'll not torment me any longer!"
Don't
Whoa.
worry, don't worry. Whoa. She's with us.
DeSoto,
She's
what's
with
with
us. Okay.
you?
Like, as you grab Lachlan just has like a deadpan expression, not even phased by that. And it was like, that was kind of the expression I was expecting from this.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
We figured it out a long time ago. That's why.
yeah.
Okay, DeSoto releases his grip on her and he kind of snaps back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh boy.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Deep breaths, champ.
Yeah, I mentioned that I've come from the Norse lands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, now that I think about it, I can definitely see why you reacted that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you can probably imagine by my reaction, I got history with the old Norse god of fucking up.
Did you find out?
Did I find out what?
Damn it.
Hallie
Forgive-
just gives Aki like a small pat.
No worry. It was
Forgi-
worth it.
Forgive me, your joke was lost on me.
It's okay. Actually, Aki, give back Haley the talkie bag chips. Here you go.
I don't eat spicy food.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait. Who gave me, who,
It was
who-
Blake.
It
Wait.
was me.
Blake, yo, here.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
And she just pops one in her mouth casually.
Nom.
But yeah, if you have time for a story, it happened long ago, during my training days.
Immediately, Hallie just starts snoring.
Oh God, Hallie, please.
I'm kidding. She doesn't.
I was like, oh come on, I just started.
That would be funny though. That actually happened, but no.
I trained under the tutelage of my father Tyr, the mighty god of war. Though he told me about not only the brutalities of war, but the scholastics of it. And I was quite the excelled pupil where even the All-Father acknowledged my greatness.
Holy
I even had a few sparring matches with the god of thunder himself.
What you actually
You really?
Or
Yeah, though I never won, but I came close a few times.
We
I
need to
haven't
tell Thor this. We need to ask Thor this. We need to ask the man this.
We need to ask them both this.
Yeah.
Well, when we land in Mexico, we could probably use, and points up, where Poof is, our
Buddy,
little communication back.
Well, let me tell you something. You mentioned to the old man something about a half Nelson with a full hitch. That's gonna be a real humdinger.
alright.
Anyway, it was during my training. Of course, Captain Fuckboy himself had to take notice, and because of how spiteful of a little shit he is, he ended up overpowering and kidnapping me. I was his prisoner for many. I was his prisoner for many moons. he tormented me to the point where my mind was a fragile shell of what it once was before. Until the gods themselves managed to save me. Though what took them so long, I have no fucking idea. Though it was on that day, because they knew that Loki would try this again, the elders, including including both my father and the All-Father, suggested I must continue my training as a walkabout of sorts. I must travel the world, toning my body and mind, and hopefully recover what was lost to me.
Explains how you ended up in Vegas.
Yeah, I was kinda low on money, but the old lady took pity on me and recognized my talents for fighting. Plus, you know, I helped her earn a good $5,000 during like the first 2 weeks.
There you go.
I mean, fair.
And
I
you
will
know,
say it still doesn't sound easy.
well,
Meanwhile, my dad Apollo is kind of like just dropped me off and owes his fair share of child support.
it's like, listen, whatever body dexterity I've developed, I got from my mother. Because despite being the god of war, again, he's kind of a twink of a man to understand.
Right.
Listen, it wasn't like your Greece and their god of war, who's a total fucking psychopath. Let me tell you.
I will admit, the more I'm hearing, the more I got lucky in the family gene pool with Anubis. He still hasn't gone into the details of it, but from what he has told me, he left to keep me and my mother safe.
Yeah, I'm mainly just shocked with his good standing with the All-Father. Yeah, the old man even sends me checkup postcards every once in a while.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Hallie just kind of just listening to everybody talking about how things are with their family, and she just kind of looks a little bit sad now.
Poppy didn't
Yeah,
see anything about her family at all. She keeping that shit secret.
Haley,
Excitement.
Chigari seeing this immediately looks to Haley and just kind of holds his hand out to put it on her shoulder and go, Haley, are you alright?
What troubles you, small one?
I'm not that small.
Listen. I know I'm a big boy, so by most standards, everyone is small to me. But I say it with no demeaning nature whatsoever.
Chigari is just gonna look at him and give him a look of, shut up before you stick your foot further in your mouth.
Listen, you try traveling the world after being tormented by a Norse god to see what that does to you.
He
You
was
try,
saying-
Yeah,
just as Aki, just like you try being a vampire, trying your best not to drink anybody's blood, and then accidentally go on a fucking bloody fury spree.
Fair point.
So shut up.
I will say you were still as elegant and radiant as ever when you did that, love.
Thank you. I was very thirsty.
yeah. Blake then speaks up and talks about her family. Yep, just like, yeah, my parents are divorced, and I chose to live with my dad and stepmom in Vegas at 12 because my mom and stepdad, who live in Utah, of course, converted to Mormonism.
Oh, the
Ugh.
Mormons. Ugh.
Yeah, I've had little contact with my mom and like her new husband since I moved to Vegas, and not really made an effort to reach out. Only thing my mom and stepdad managed to send me through the years was a Bible for my 16th birthday, which I just burned in the bonfire my dad made me for my birthday that year.
Hey,
I did manage to swipe my stepdad's mini toolkit, which ironically enough, he actually is a tiny tool. So
Phrasing?
He must not be able to bring happiness in the bedroom then.
Yeah.
Hallie's so
my mom
quiet.
and- I would hear my mom and him go at it every once in a while. I feel most of her sounds were pity moans.
And as you're all having a chuckle, Lachlan is still, like, straight face and then looks at Haley and just goes, you know, if you don't want to share, you don't have to.
No one forcing you to share.
Hallie just kind of blinks, looking at Lachlan as well in surprise that she said something like that before she just reaches into her shirt and pulls out a necklace that has a very beautiful blue seashell on it. And she kind of gets a quiet sigh before she says, "My mother left when I was a baby. This is the only thing I have to remember her by."
Oh,
I
Like,
see.
I'm sorry.
She
So
just
sorry.
shakes her head. She
If
apparently is the goddess of the sea, or
mm,
at least the Greek goddess of the sea, Leucothea.
I he, he's gonna his grip is gonna give he's gonna give a comforting squeeze to Haley's shoulder and goes, I understand that. My dad he left when I was a baby too, but he left a note behind and everything explaining it was for our safety. I didn't realize what he meant until I became a knight, and I kind of and seeing what his world. It's like it's understandable. That's no place for the people you love, especially when they're mortals. Especially when the love of your life is immortal.
She
So,
nods. I
I'm
mean,
I'm sure
I-
she had her reasons.
I mean, I guess like I knew I had a connection to the ocean in a sense, not only because of my father being in the Navy, for crying out loud, but the seashell, me just loving, just being at the beach and just being in the water. And then it's just like, and she kind of looks very, very sad now. At least you guys got to see your lost mother or father.
He's immediately getting up so he can hug her. And he's gonna go, I'm sure you'll meet her too.
This
It's just a matter of time.
just Aki, just like I never get the chance to see my mother, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's still a chance, Just keep your head held high. It took a hot minute for me to run into my dad when we first started out.
We ran into your dad by accident one time at the festival.
Exactly. So it was only by pure coincidence we ran into him. But
Okay,
I'm
as a character, I actually thought that Aki met her mom. That's why I'm just like, at least everyone else got to.
No. When did Aki ever met Izanami?
Yeah.
I said I thought. I
Oh, no,
got
no,
it.
no, no,
I got it
no.
mixed up. My bad.
No.
But yeah, he's
Okay, I got it mixed up with pros.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Whoops.
he's
Frickin' Schrodinger's cat of D&D.
God damn it.
But yeah, he's just gonna just look her in the eye and goes, Destiny works and fate works in a very mysterious and funny way.
Mm.
I never dreamed my parents would be back together and happy as can be again. And it was only because we ran into him at a festival by chance because one of us bumped into him.
Hallie is still quiet, but
So
she just kind of hides her face in Chigara's chest because she's trying not to shed a tear.
Cry. It's okay to
Well,
cry,
and she's gonna go, it's okay to cry. There's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. But know this. To me, your family. And I'm sure your mom is gonna be overjoyed to see you have so many people who love and care about you in her absence. And I'm sure she's gonna be so proud of the wonderful young woman you've become.
That breaks her.
oh shit.
And at least you have that. And at least you have that memento and the comfort that she's still out there. I can't even return to my family for fear of Loki tormenting me. For Loki coming back for round 2.
And as
Hayate is just like, well, I asked my dad, Fujian, why he gave me away, but he always seems to dodge the question every time I try to ask him, saying he doesn't want to talk about it.
He should, though.
I know, but every time he does, I see a look of fear in his eyes.
I
Like-
wonder if it's the reason he gave you up was similar to the reason my dad left
Maybe.
to
You don't know
protect
for sure.
us. Yeah, we don't know the details. No one's story and why they do what they do is the same.
Yeah.
Just because ours are and how he's dodging the question, it's similar. At least I will, like I said, I'm lucky because my dad actually gave a bit of an explanation instead of just leaving without a word to my mom. And even then, my mom didn't tell me about the letter until I was like I was in middle school.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully I can get an answer from him. Because I'd much
Hopefully.
rather be living with him than... you know.
No, I get it, Yate. If anything, if you need backup, I can be there. Since to help get some info out of him.
I
Who knows if he
appreciate
can't
that.
say it to, if he can't say it to you, maybe he'll say it to someone who he knows is close to you.
I appreciate that.
You're
a
welcome.
lot.
Everybody deserves a chance for closure.
and at all this talk of family, Lachlan is like her eyes are like she's not asleep, eyes closed, but like intent in thought, kind of eyes closed, like looking at the ground. Like she's almost doing like the Piccolo meditation look.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Piccolo, Piccolo, Piccolo.
He
Alright.
gives like a
Then,
deep. Yeah.
Then Blake speaks up and is just like, "Hey, just to break up the bit of like depressing tension here, there's a gas station coming up if anybody wants to grab any snacks."
Snacks.
DeSoto's gonna grab all of the pretzel pizza combos.
Don't you fucking dare!
He's gonna look at Aki and go, "Love, would you like some tea? Maybe a
kind of
bag
tea?
of your favorite green tea if they have it, the good one."
I'm gonna grab some gas because apparently this magic also depletes my basically sucks out all my gas at a fast rate.
Yes.
Sorry.
And yeah,
Also,
but
why do I-
as
Also,
go on.
why do I feel like Aki is gonna be like DeSoto's older sister by proxy?
At-
But yeah,
Sorry, can we let what?
but yeah,
no, it's fine.
Okay.
Blake tosses Aki her some cash and says, "Grab me a pineapple Doritos while you're in there, and I'll take care of the gas."
On it.
And at that talk to the Carlitos, sorry, Lachlan actually looks at her phone and just goes, "Pretty fitting, actually." And looks at all of you, and you notice you're actually like a decent bit into Mexico already.
That was quick.
DeSoto lets everyone into the store, and then he goes up to the friendly desk clerk. Get me all of the pretzel pizza combos you have, my good man. I got the. I am hungry. I require pretzels and pizza.
Shigaru is immediately.
Meanwhile,
sorry.
Blake is like putting the pump into the van, and it's just like, the magical fast travel is great, but I wish you didn't guzzle all my fucking gas.
Aw.
I love it. Poof is just like, poof, head tilt.
Yeah, Poof is like, Poof
I'm-
isn't even
and she
reacting.
just
Poof
kinda
is
looks
still.
She just looks up at him like, "You."
Yeah, Poof is not even like doing the poop thing, like tilting. He's literally just in low form, just a content smile, like on his face.
Hallie had
Can't
made
you
her
do
way into the
magic?
gas station.
And it's just like, can't you do magic fast travel without like eating all my gas?
He still says nothing.
I imagine all that's going on his brain is just like, did I do that?
God damn it!
Literally.
Also, I'm just gonna say it right now. Chigaru is with Aki and he's holding her free hand.
Aw.
So we got the pineapple. Carlito?
Carlito.
Got the pineapple Carlito from Blake. Got myself some gum.
Carlito Taco Bell.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Some bag of chips.
My combos.
Yeah.
Hallie got
Sweet.
basically a bunch of sweets because she has a sweet tooth. She's not much of a chips person, although she does have a big old bag of salt and vinegar chips. Calicut.
Yo!
I mean, DeSoto also would find himself with a couple cookies and cream bars.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. So, we got the pineapple Carlito for Blake. Aki got herself the the 5-gun big pack one.
Oh yes.
Some chips.
I'm just picturing
green-
you getting like to DeSoto section, and it just has it in all caps and in a circle, all of the combos and cookies and cream bars.
And
Alright,
well,
sorry, I actually want to finish because
no, go on.
Finish.
The gum, 5-pack gum. Green tea, mint tea, and the Arizona drink.
Yes.
Whatever flavor. I'll make. I'll make the mucho mango one.
Oh, that one's so
I
good.
like that one.
That one's so good.
And a bag of pretzels. Okay.
DeSoto senses he's being shortchanged.
The boulder.
God damn it. But,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
And while you're all doing this thing, Lachlan, meanwhile, while you're all doing that, kind of like shakes her head as he looks up at Poof and just jumps up on top of Elvira. As she kind of does like the cross leg and sits right in front of Poof. And Poof is like still eyes closed, but then after a while, Poof like opens one eye and looks up at Lachlan, then opens both eyes and goes, Poof! Well, Lachlan baps Poof on top of the head. And then Poof suddenly, like, his eyes, like, bonk, like, glow, go wide-eyed, and he, like, opens his mouth as a screen shows up, and it starts to, like, come in eventually, and you can hear, like, singing, like, and it's, fucking Wukong in the shower as he's, like, scrubbing his back.
Hallie walks out and sees that. She's just like, yeah, her face is going bright red.
And your reward will be great. Behold! Oopsie.
Whoops, my bad. Behold!
Yeah, he takes a second, like, he's, oh god, you know what'd be funny? You know what'd be funny if it was, like, an MLP where he's going, winter wrap up.
Damn it!
And then he finally notices you all and just goes, like, screams like a little girl, and, like, he, like, closes the curtain and then, like, grabs a towel and wraps it around, and he just goes, you know, you could want a monkey next time.
No.
Was that monkey singing My Little Pony?
We don't worry. Yes.
And Lachlan just goes, sorry to bother you, but it seems we've hit a bit of a snag with our mission. Could you, by chance, put us in touch with Allfather? And he just goes, fine, anything to get you off any body part you probably saw. And he's like, he like presses some things like off the screen as it fizzles, and then it phases into just Odin's, like a big close-up of Odin's face. And he's like examining it, like, and then he just goes, oh, it's working. Where do you call the Alpha? And he stops and looks at Lachlan, and he actually, like, goes a little wide-eyed for a second. And then Lachlan just sighs and points the screen at, like, the rest of you, and then back at her, and he just goes,
Yeah.
Alright, what is it you call me for? He goes, well, just letting you know, seems we've hit a bit of a snag on our mission. We're heading down to Mexico to meet with a contact of a friend of ours. And also looks down at Blake and DeSoto and just goes, we also met some more knights. Could you? And he just goes, oh, right, yeah, okay. And he, like, the screen closes, and then poof, like, his cheeks go up, like, and then, blah, like, 2 talismans, just like the rest of yours, pop out. And she snatches them, and then tosses them towards, like, Blake and DeSoto.
Hey, Uncle Odin, how's it going? What's this little bauble you just handed to me?
And Odin just goes, those are the same talismans the rest of the knights have. They should allow you to access a bit of your birth parents' heritage.
By the gods of Asgard, I am in an episode of Power Rangers.
Yeah. And DeSoto,
over.
you look... What's up?
Now Han looks over at DeSoto and just goes, "What's Power Rangers?"
What?
Listen, don't worry about it.
But yeah, you both look at your talismans. DeSoto, your talisman has, like, the universal symbol of the raven, like the Allfather, but the other side has your father's symbol, which is a Viking helmet.
Good old Dad. How is he doing, by the way?
And he goes, oh, well, here's his usual teary self. Just training all the troops for Ragnarok, being worried as hell that Loki's on the loose, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that was always Dad. He was a smart guy, but good, like, by the gods, he was a worrywart.
And meanwhile, Blake's... fumbling.
From my bag.
But yeah, Blake's symbol has Mount Olympus on the front, just like Haley's. But on the back is just a symbol of the sun.
The sun.
Behold the sun!
Praise the sun.
It's
God,
the circle of life.
Jesus Christ. Like,
But
I
yeah,
love we all just
Blake
broke out on
looks
some
up
fun.
at- Blake looks up at Odin and is just like, let me guess, no word from Apollo either?
And he just, like, gives, like, a chuckle and just points up at the sun. And then when you actually look closely at it, you can actually see Apollo, like, riding his chariot of flaming horses across
Oh
the
my God.
sky.
Aww.
And he
Is
just
it-
goes,
I've
trust
never
me,
noticed that before.
he goes,
Is
it's
it-
his day to toe the sun, and trust me, he's watching you all right now.
Is it me or does Apollo have the voice of Keith David?
Oh,
God.
Make it canon. Make it canon.
Oh,
Well,
God.
no,
Please
I
make
can't
it canon
undo it.
watch.
Make it
I'm kidding,
canon.
that Jesus Christ. Well, when he next speaks, then maybe. But yeah, you're all, and Odin just goes, is there anything else to report? And he goes, well, there is one other thing. It would appear Loki has sent some special assassins by the name of, by the name of Helter Skelter and Skelter Helter. And before Odin could say anything, Anansi like kind of butts his head in and he goes, what were those names again? And Odin's like, his cheek is like, he's like barely on screen, like, shoot you. And then Anansi just goes, oh, listen, Helter Skelter, Skelter Helter, those guys are bad business. You think Jackie the Ripper, Jackie, yeah, I had it right. You think Jackie the Ripper is bad? You ain't seen nothing yet. I would be careful around them. And Odin just kind of knocks Anansi out and goes, thank you, Anansi. In any case, make sure to do your best. And the closer you get to El Dorado, the less we may be in communication. So stay strong, knights, and good luck. And with that,
Got it.
the communication stops. The screen goes back into Poof, and Poof is like wide-eyed, like, huh? And then just, like back into the loaf mode.
Oh my god, Poof is precious child.
Well, I guess that means we better get back on the bus.
Right,
Yeah.
and Lachlan just grabs the edge and does like the acrobatic slip, like lifting up and then like dismounts down like an acrobatic act.
Yep.
I am so confused. How can that goat do that?
We don't ask
Don't
questions.
Don't ask
Question
Magic.
questions if
We
you don't
don't
want the
ask
answers to.
It's magic. It's supernatural, godly magic.
Pretty much. Also, Blake, your pineapple.
Thanks.
Nope.
She then opens the bottle with a bottle opener attached to her jacket.
Nice. Yeah, you all get on the bus and... Oh, go on. Sorry.
I also imagine Storm looking at her, having the bottle opener attached to her jacket, and he's just like Jack Sparrow, like, I want one of those.
Why do I have one of those?
But yeah.
Because you're too chaotic, Hayate. You're gonna end up hurting yourself or breaking something with it.
Listen, I'm not that clumsy.
Sure about that?
Hallie just gives him the side eye.
It's just Aki kind of just give him the bombastic side eye, like.
Double side eye.
Double side eye.
What? I'm not.
We don't trust you.
I'm not.
DeSoto's also giving him the side eye.
Want to talk?
It's a triple side eye.
If it's because I had to deal with that freaking bull, well, when we were meeting the American guides, I swear to the Almighty.
Hallie just casually looks away, just sort of sipping some of her own peach tea.
Also, I'm totally picturing like Hayate looking over at DeSoto and he being like, "Why the heck are you staring at me?"
Yeah, that's exactly what is. No, he's like, and what are you looking at?
I don't know. Everyone else was staring at you. I just wanted to fit in.
And Hayate
Come on, children.
And Hayate just gives them a bruh look.
But yeah, so yeah, you all pile back on into the bus and head off as it is. Some time has passed as it is now not quite sunset, but almost getting there. As you get closer and closer to Mexico City, Lachlan is on her phone looking at it and goes, okay, looks like Mexico City's coming up, and as you're getting close, suddenly hear poof that out loud, poof, and the whole bus like screeches to a stop, like almost instantly.
DeSoto almost loses his half-eaten bag of combos. It's like, no!
No,
Hallie
my
went
combos!
face first into the seat in front of her, and she's rubbing the nose that got broken from the last time, and she's like, ow, I just got this fixed.
DeSoto helps the fallen one. While also grabbing his fallen bag of snacks from off the floor.
Aki face almost like went through the window, like.
Yeah.
Blake, as soon as the car stops, goes outside and tries to look over to see if anything was damaged, just saying, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, nothing's damaged, but then Lachlan pipes up and goes, that might be it. And you notice he actually stopped you like right in the middle of like a humongous crowd of people. Like I'm talking, it is shoulder to shoulder filled with people. Sure. And not only that, sorry, let me finish and I'll let you. But not only that, but everyone is in costumes actually.
Oh.
What?
Like everyone's in like special costumes.
Shaking.
Uh-huh.
When did we enter Mardi Gras?
Or whatever the Mexican equivalent of it is.
And then
Cinco de Mayo.
But yeah, you're all
Thank you.
as you're saying that, Lachlan actually goes, wait, and looks to the phone and just goes, guys, it's Dia de los Muertos.
Oh no.
Aki kind of just like snap her her skateboard and just turn into like a freaking witch broom. She hops on that shit and flies up to see what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, fine. And Yeah, you hop up and look up, and as you do, all of Mexico City is like wall-to-wall people. There's stands everywhere. There's people hoisting like giant parade flags of like skeletons. And not only that, but in addition to the people, there is a crap ton of just undead skeletons walking among the living.
Oh my god. Dios míos! Aki just goes out. Guys.
What?
Yeah?
What?
It's a huge ass fucking parade.
How?
And there's people dressed in costumes, skeletons.
Like-
It's so good.
You're in heaven.
Chigar applying his like black like lip balm,
He's already ready.
and he's like, why do you think I chose this outfit in particular?
What do you think? I'm still in my outfit. I have not changed my outfit.
Sally's just like, I'm just gonna stay back over here.
You're not a big fan of crowds, are you?
No.
That's honestly why we never took you to the most crowded places back in New York.
It's New York. It's always crowded.
Why do you think I didn't want to go to that parade?
All right. Oh my god. Okay. Who wanna hop on the on the broom?
Chigar hopping on and wrapping his arms around Aki. Are you really surprised I'm not taking you up on the offer, love? I'd be foolish not to.
I will. This brain thinking like I will take note of this idea on a later date. Anyway.
Out of character, y'all two are too cute.
Yes.
Out of character, Luna, I am having fucking stories of these two already. I've been have stories, I just have not had the chance
Yay.
to type them down.
Yay, I'm glad.
Continue the ship.
I've been shipping these two. Like,
Just
she kind of just like flies up to see like the so he can see the parade.
Yeah, and the parade is going around as Lachlan kind of like spots and points, and it says there, and it's Mexico City Plaza, like the big one with like the giant flag in the center of it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, and goes, I think that might be a good place to recuperate and think of a game plan.
Yep.
Good idea.
I will. Sadly, this broom cannot take 2 or more people. I will come back.
Yeah, we'll just like multiple trips as
Yeah.
the last of them
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
arrive, as it is like again the center area is thankfully pretty much more controlled compared to everything else, so everyone's kind of on the streets as you're in the center, and you're like also in the middle of like kind of a wall-to-wall stall of stalls, like working stalls filled with like costumes, and you can also smell like all the delicious food. Like you could see street taco vendors, some corn vendors, like the
Wait,
Mexican corn
watch.
vendors. Yeah.
While Aki was still transferring, like, you know, transportation people over there, Aki kind of just like she's a little bit risky with her skateboard. She likes to do dangerous tricks sometimes, but on her broom, she kind of just like the way she's sitting is kind of interesting though. But like, she fell backwards, but her legs are like still on the broom.
Yeah.
But she's upside down. She got a chicken taco and just pays the dude
Yeah.
and just kind of pulls herself up and just start eating the taco.
I just imagine it's that fucking scene from like Across the Spider-Verse where you see
Yeah.
it and it's like, hey, and like money gets tossed at him.
Exactly.
And they're like, yeah, you grab it and you hear the guy go, "Hey, cabron!" And you just throw the money and goes, "Thank you."
De nada. Just,
Put your
just
glass
knock
down.
Gracias.
De
Gracias.
nada. Just Aki starts eating a taco.
And you all finally arrive there, and Lachlan like just sighs, looking around, and just goes, "Well, this crowd's gonna make it hard to find the person we're looking for."
DeSoto's stuffing his face with tacos.
I didn't get you a taco.
DeSoto bought tacos himself.
Oh, good, good.
Delicioso! Oh yeah!
Likewise.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
And
This
Lachlan
would go
just
great with my ghost pepper sauce.
Lachlan is just kind of like pinching the bridge of her nose and just goes, "While you were grabbing food," and flicks out like a map of Mexico City and goes, "I got this."
It'll be a little bit difficult to navigate considering Mexico City is not only the capital but also the largest city in your country.
Especially with Dia de los Muertos going on right now.
Definitely.
I haven't seen this much macabre festivities since that Halloween party at Hella's house. At Auntie Hella's house.
And yeah, as you all do that, and Lachlan just goes, "I agree. Much as I may not agree with this, maybe it's best we split the party a little bit."
Alright. So, where do you think we should rendezvous?
And Lachlan just goes, "Well, we can always rendezvous here." And looks at the map and just goes, "Okay. Looks like I see a couple places we could probably check. The streets, of course. The local markets. Apparently, there's actually a Lucha Libre tournament going on right now.
Oh yeah, count me in.
And there's also a few cantinas we could try."
I get dibs on scoping the Lucha Libre tournament.
Like to step away to look at the alternative, like, clothing markets.
Yeah. And as Blake is looking at that stuff, it is like, again, wall to wall with stuff like, it is very much like an aesthetic with Dia de los Muertos, so it's like dress tuxedo, not real tuxedos, but like the dress costume tuxedos, top hats, sombreros, but there's also wall to wall of skull masks, both plain normal skull masks and the colorful like skull candy ones. As Lachlan sees Blake going up and goes, "You know, that's not a bad idea. I think we should do the ancient art of disguise."
Okay.
Ooh. Now you're talking my language.
And Lachlan
DeSoto has ideas.
Lachlan kind of walks over and like grabs a few things and then jumps behind like a curtain and then comes out, and when Lachlan's out, he has like a very long and flowing red dress, like a skull candy mask on, and a very wide brim like sombrero. So he basically looks like the Queen of the Dead from Book of Life,
Like Book of Life? Yeah, but
Yeah.
she
but shorter.
Not bad.
And goes, "Thanks," and tosses you a few clothes and goes, "You too."
Okay. I swear if it's a suit.
Oh my god.
I'm
Just
going.
old
I'm gonna get dressed. Okay.
You come back and you're actually dressed like a luchador.
I wanted it to be the luchador.
So he tosses you a luchador outfit too.
DeSoto calls hacks.
Aki kind of just goes inside the changing room. What are the other colors of the candy dress?
And well, it's
Isn't it-
oh, go on.
No, I was just about to think something out loud, but it's something silly. Don't worry about it.
Okay. If you're sure, okay. I actually don't know. Like, let me look that up.
White, red, and green, I think.
White, red, and green.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, those are the Mexican colors.
Yeah. So yeah, that
Okay.
would probably be.
All right, then she would go for the white skull candy dress with the with the with the mask that matches. Cause you know, contrast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much like there is the Mexican colors, but it's also very much like red and not red and black, just black and white as well.
Actually, she's
Dark
going for the black and
purples.
white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going for the black and white candy skull dress and then with the white mask, skeleton mask.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, as you're doing that, luckily naturally finds this one costume, and she, kind of takes it and then looks at DeSoto and gives like a smirk, and just goes, DeSoto, try this one.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna get myself some chips.
Yeah, and you kind of take the outfit, and it's a very nice tux with a silver mask on.
Gaze upon my badassery and be shocked and awed.
Yeah, and
Bleach.
wait, what was that?
For the freaking icons, don't think I don't notice the duplicate.
You mean
chat.
Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was giggling about earlier.
Listen, DeSoto has no. Listen, DeSoto is the ultimate Chad.
But
You're
yeah,
nothing compared to that, Chad.
but yeah, just
Why you gotta hurt DeSoto's self-esteem like this?
yeah, luckily looks at the costume and she gives like a smile and just goes, you know, where I got that from, that's supposed to be a costume for El Santo.
Yeah, a legend, a true master of the ring.
And yeah, imagine everyone anyone else have like notes on what their Dos Muertos costume is gonna be?
She actually doesn't have a costume, so she just kind of like she just goes in something like a little more cat. She basically same outfit she had for the rave. She's wearing it again.
Okay, fair enough. Just as long as it's like a semi disguise, but yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, you all now that you all is Shigaru getting a costume of any kind?
Oh, Chigaru doesn't need one. He has one in his freaking suitcase. He's just
You
gonna
can
look at
fucking
him.
prepare.
Chigaru's just gonna look at him and go, "Don't worry, I have my own. You don't have to worry about buying me one."
You sure?
And then
Chigaru
luckily
looks at Aki with a fond smile and goes, "Oh, my dear vampiric witch, do you forget who my father is?"
Right. Never mind. Just Aki just kind of like proceed to put on mask, hiding her red fucking face.
He's gonna give her hand a smooch like a gentleman before he goes get changed.
As I
Yeah.
proceed to eat crab seasoned chips.
And he does
Yeah.
like this anime hair flip as he walks away.
What?
God damn it.
He's-
DeSoto finds himself slightly jelly of those two's dorpness.
yeah.
Don't be jealous, please. Honestly, please God, actually, please don't be jealous. It's
But yeah, you all get dressed up and luckily
DeSoto doesn't know what love is.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, luckily looks at the map and just goes, okay, so DeSoto, you want to check out the luchadors. Wait, and she does like a tally and goes, I think one of us is gonna go, and then looks at Poop and goes, semi-solo.
Excellent. Though before I do that, I'm gonna go back to that taco stand and grab a view for the road.
Alright. Well, before you go, let's work this out. DeSoto, you said you were gonna check out the luchador. Is anyone gonna go with you, with DeSoto?
I might as well. I'm dressed the part, so.
I mean, yeah. Oh, wait, I actually want to look up that, what you said the dress was?
The, which dress?
The dress, the skull candy dress. The one for the festival.
Yeah. Oh,
Focus
hang
on
on.
life.
Yeah, there's a few of them, but here's a general picture of like some of the skull candy dresses. I'm gonna put it in the RPG stream chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Just a general idea of what the dresses are like for the skull candy girls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the black and white one actually do suit Aki one, actually. Oh, she definitely is like wearing the black and white one.
And,
Sorry, continue.
No, you're fine. And Lachlan just goes, I'm probably going to check out the markets. Who's gonna come with me?
I am.
Alright. And then like goes, okay, now someone should probably check the canteens, so all that stuff is Higaru, Blake, and Haley, and
Okay.
so which two of you are gonna check out the canteens, I would say.
God
Dang it, Jake!
Get out
Now,
my-
no, we are not playing the Cantina theme. We only play Day of the Dead by Ariel Voltaire in here.
L to the fuck yeah.
Yes.
Hallie is holding proof and she's kind of raises her hand.
Anyway, go on, Haley. Go on, Corny.
My
Hallie-
favorite Voltaire song.
It's
Hallie
fine.
just kind of raises her hand as she holds proof. I'll go.
And Poop just like a me smile.
Also, I am
To
very
you,
sorry.
Hallie
That is
giving-
my favorite Voltaire song.
You're good. Hallie gives Poof a little small kiss on the head.
Aw. And then he has a thought like, oh wait, if you take Poop, that means Shigaru's gonna be without someone.
Does Chigaru mind coming with me?
Shigaru looks at Haley and smiles and goes, "Of course not, little sister."
The biggest blush but smile is on her face right now.
And Lachlan just goes, well, I guess I'll check the streets then. Don't worry, I can fend for myself.
Try not to get captured by any drug cartels.
Oh god, now he reminds me.
Better
And
late
then-
than never.
Lachlan just like ignites her hand and just goes, I think I'll manage. And then like she immediately like her eyes go wide and she goes, ah! And yeah, she remembers that was the hand that was bandaged earlier.
No, I imagine like
Wait,
as soon as
wait, which hand is her dominant hand? Is she left-handed or right-handed?
She's ambidextrous, but
Oh. No, but I want to know which hand got hurt.
it was the right hand.
It was the right side. She's going lefty then.
I imagine like as soon as Lachlan like ignites her hand to show that she can to show off her power, like I can manage. Hallie just kind of like whips her like moves her finger around and then a bit of water just kind of splashes on the hand to put out the fire.
She just like she looks not annoyed at Haley, just annoyed at the situation and just shakes her hand and goes, thank you. Alright, so, okay, so we got the luchadors with, DeSoto and Hayate. The markets are,
lucky, luckily.
Yeah. Alright, then, yeah. Yeah, and then the cantina is Shigaru and Haley.
What's
And the
Blake up
child.
to?
And the child.
Okay, so,
Alright.
What about Blake?
yeah, where's Blake going?
I'm at the
Alright.
alternative market.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh,
Whoopsie
right.
daisy.
Okay. Yeah, no, that works actually. Alright. So, yeah, alright. Okay, so, let's see, what should we tackle first? Look at mine. Look, I think we'll tackle the cantina first, actually.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, so, so, Shigaru and Haley and the child all head off to the local
The
canteen.
small bean.
It is like, they check out one of the cantinas. It is a place called Chico's. And you all head on inside. And as you do it, like, it is dressed to the nine. Actually, hang on. I can now change the song. Excuse me. Wait. I don't know where that
You're
came
right.
from. One sec. Quick.
Are you playing it for the jukebox or on the thing or no?
Well, I'm playing it through my YouTube because if I upload songs every time, it's gonna eat up all the memory I have, which I'm gonna fix hopefully when I get a bigger membership. But for now, this is a good workaround.
Need to go into the screen share then, damn it.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're at like the highest level, dude.
There we go. Yeah. All right, but yeah. Now let me place the key. Pull that in. Where's the?
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Man,
But
so I'm gonna
yeah.
play some of my own.
There we go. Yeah. You all head on in, and it is a roaring party as people are like dancing around. Like there's even a full mariachi band, and they're playing tequila. Dun, dun,
God damn it.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah. And
Callie is like watching, and she just kind of starting to shrink back, just like, oh no, I made a
Bring out the
mistake coming here.
mariachi band. Bring
damn
out the
it.
mariachi band. That's not mariachi.
God damn it. But yeah, as Haley kind of shrinks back, a woman walks up and goes, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to Chico's. How can I help you?
Selma Hayek.
God.
I go to church now.
God damn it.
But Callie kind of blinks before clearing her throat. Buenas tardes, señora. You're just looking around for somebody.
And he just goes, oh, and do you happen to know who that somebody might be? I see a lot of people go by.
Callie looks at Chigata.
Shigaru smiles. Just as a refresher, the name who's the name of the person we're looking for?
You don't have, well, you do have a, not his real name, but his persona. Gotta, I think I forgot to give the persona last time. I gotta remember what it was.
That's why I'm asking for a refresher.
Nah, I know.
Yeah.
I need to refresh myself. Give me a second. Uh, uh, yeah, he just goes by Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah, he just goes by Gabe, and there was a description of him. He's a heavy-set guy with facial hair on.
Did you reference Gabriel Iglesias?
About to say, sounds like it.
But yeah,
Thoughtful.
that was the description you got. No, we're moving on. That was the description you got.
Shigaru is just gonna look at the lady and go, well, madam, Luzo. We're simply looking for a gentleman named Gabe. He's a heavy-set man, has facial hair.
And she's like thinking, and she kind of like is tapping her pencil that taking orders with, and she just like goes wide and goes, oh, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. He actually went out back.
Do you mind giving... I know, I'm hoping I'm not being too much trouble to you while you're working, but do you mind leading us to the back, please, madam? We'd greatly appreciate it.
And he gives like a smile and looks to behind the bar at this very like this very big buff Mexican dude and just goes and speaks to like some Spanish that basically translates to, because I don't know this off the top of my head, is like, Chico, I'm taking my break now. And then the big heavyset guy just goes, ah, and just walks off. And she just
Talking to the... Sorry.
no, then she just rolls her eyes and just goes, anyway, shall we?
Yep.
Alex is
uh,
not to start following.
Mm-hmm. And as he's following, Shigaru's actually gonna pull some money, about $30-$40 out of his wallet to give to her as a tip to say his thanks.
Aw. Yeah.
Actually,
Please tip your waitresses, please.
Yes.
actually, he might give her 50. Actually,
Aw. Tequila. Right when you said tip of 50, the whole band just went, tequila!
God damn.
That's perfect.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're gonna actually, yeah, we're gonna actually quickly cut back to the markets, actually, where Blake is.
Perfect. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
got him. Yeah, I gotta pee. Give me 5 seconds.
You're alright.
Alright.
5 seconds.
Go!
funny enough, my bathroom's across the hall from my bedroom.
My stuff, my room is connected to my bathroom.
I gotta take a flight of stairs up.
Oh, well done.
Excuse me.
No worries.
Alright. Now then, do Blake's thing as Blake is heading through the market with very, it is just, again, wall to wall with, like, very nice, like, alternative stuff, even filled with, I guess, I could imagine Blake looks at all, like, the, Mexican people dressed like this and just goes, oh my god, my family! Baby there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But yeah, and you're walking around the very nice markets. There's like some like skull women, like literal undead women, mind you, like manning some of the stalls. And one of them kind of like eyes up Blake and just goes, hola señorita, ¿cómo estás?
See.
That's about the extent. And you stop by her store and she kind of does a wave and it is filled with very nice, like, it's actually not as colorful as the other De La Descuento stuff you've seen. It's actually very gothic actually.
Yeah, gothic, monochrome.
Yeah, like blacks, whites, maybe some like silver, but that's like the most colorful it gets.
My
This is my kind of stall, honestly.
Yeah.
Look, my
Yeah.
brand.
My brand. But yeah, you're looking at it, and as you do, you can feel the presence of another, like a hooded figure actually, walking right next to you, and her hand kind of like reaches out and is looking at the stuff too. It's not Baba Yaga, but I'm just using this as a placeholder.
My brain was
But
thinking like,
yeah, no,
I was
it's
gonna
not
say, I was
Baba
like,
Yaga. It's the only hooded figure token I have, so it's just a stand-in. But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
but yeah, the hooded figure walks in, and Blake, it is the woman is you assume it's a woman anyway, is incredibly short, like yeah, let's say like maybe 4'9", 4'10".
hey,
Yeah.
What?
I'm actually that height, so change it. Change it.
Uh,
And I'm also 5 foot even, so insert
What's up,
hand
shorty?
I hate you.
hand gestures. A very specific hand gestures directed both at you and Watch.
Right?
Love.
Yeah.
Like,
What
you're
if
gonna
well,
hate
okay, what if I made her 4'7" or 4'6"? Would that be a little better?
That's even shorter.
it.
Yeah, but I want this person to be short. But
It's
Okay.
not-
there's a reason, trust me. But yeah,
He has a mug that says "Because I'm the DM, that's why." Just don't
exactly.
question it.
Yeah, no,
Fine.
just trust me. I have method to my madness. But yeah,
Okay.
a kind of like a bandage hand reaches out and is looking at stuff, and Blake gets kind of a look, and Blake notices like the bandage hand and a little bit of like scarring under it, and she's actually kind of nodding her head, so you recognize that this woman's actually like has like headphones or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you gonna like actually like
She
see?
just kind of like raises an eyebrow, but tries to go back to shopping.
And as the two of you are looking at stuff, your hands actually like accidentally touch, and the woman immediately like recoils hard, actually, like, "Ugh," and then like see, like just sighs and goes, "Sorry," at that,
It's fine.
and the like kind of look, you get like a kind of a better look at her face as you see like a scar over one eye and a little bit of white hair under the hood, and C just goes, "I don't really do these social situations."
It's fine. Just you do you.
Mhm.
And the just like is like a nod at that, and then like looks up and down at Blake's outfit and just goes, I like your outfit."
Look, you have going on too.
And she just goes, she kind of just shrugs and just goes, "Oh, I'm nothing special really, even under this hood."
You don't know that. You're only as special as you make yourself out to be.
And she kind of like meekly looks up under the hood, and you see like a tiny smile form on the face, and she just goes, "Thank you," as she reaches behind her hood and actually like pulls off headphones, actually, like really old school Walkman headphones.
Hey.
Holy
And you
shit.
can faintly hear some like music, and is Blake like curious what's he's listening to?
She is.
Yeah. So I'd imagine Blake kind of takes it, and as you do, it's "Beautiful Day to Die" by Vision Video is playing on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Goth Dad, right?
And she gives like a chuckle and goes, "Yeah, his music gives me comfort."
Comfort in the death and the macabre. I respect it.
And she goes, "Yeah, kind of deal with a lot of death and macabre in my line of work." Says,
What line do you work in? Mortician?
and she like kind of raises a hand and like look, thinks for like a nanosecond, goes, "I do work with dead bodies, yes."
morbid job, but somebody has to do it.
And C gives like a nod and goes, yeah. And C kind of looks a little up at the setting sun and just goes, you know, I think he's right. There are plenty of beautiful days out there. Many of them are worth dying for.
Exactly.
And kind of like gives a smile and kind of holds her hand out and just goes, I should probably get going, but before I go, I never got your name.
Blake.
And you shake her hand?
Yeah.
And she gives like a smile and takes your hand, and as she does, she removes her hoodie and she says, Jackie.
Nice to meet you. Oh, before you go, and she like pulls out like a card for like her band for the chloroforms.
And she looks at it and just goes, oh, you play in a band?
Yeah. We're a bit underground, but we kind of prefer to keep it that way.
And he gives like a genuinely nice smile as you finally see like a lot more of her like scars and white hair, and she just goes, keep that in mind. And she pockets it and then like very gently takes her headphones back and puts them on and just goes, was nice meeting you.
You too.
And she pops her hood back up and starts to walk off with a smile. And that is going to conclude that one. Now we're moving on to the Lucha Boys.
And that will
Wow.
be the only time we actually see Jackie being 100% genuine.
Can we have that on replay, please?
Please, can we just
Please.
clip that and
Yeah, no-
just live that in our
Yeah,
brain rent
yeah.
free, please?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I legit got a little teary-eyed doing that. Such a beautiful day to die. It's actually pretty beautiful.
Oh.
But
Give
yeah,
him a hug.
we're now cutting to. Whoops, I accidentally double-clicked. I didn't mean to. There we go. But yeah,
Okay.
We-
Okay,
we-
here we go.
yeah, we cut to. Hang on, let me get.
Ayate and
Up.
the Soto. The luchadors.
You know exactly what song I'm gonna be playing.
Oh,
Is it mutual
no.
The
lucha?
Lucha Dorks.
Oops. That's the full. Here we go. Here we go. The Mucha
fuck's
Lucha theme.
sakes. Lucha, lucha.
Yes,
So I was right. So it was Mucha Lucha.
yes, it's
Yes.
Mucha Lucha.
Aha!
Yes.
Sí, señorita.
So yeah, the two Lucha Boys are here. And oops. Here we go. And as you arrive, you actually see a big wrestling match going on of a it's not Pigsy, but I'm using this as a stand-in of a man in like a pig costume with like a pig mask on.
I wish it was Pixie.
I wish it was Pixie.
Yes. And
Oh,
he's
boy.
like in imaginary, like you can hear someone goes on announcer going like hola mi amigo, that's so in for a Pigsy. Yeah, I am not even gonna attempt to do like a Mexican radio
no.
host voice.
Don't.
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 But yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt it. But yeah, and he's like got his hand in the air, fist bumping as DeSoto and Hayate look at this big pig of a man.
Holy crap.
How much bacon is worth with that pig?
Much more than we get at the grocery store.
You get your bacon from the grocery store? I hog wrestle all my bacon.
Well, you do it with style. There.
Listen, you haven't lived until you've wrestled 5 styles before breakfast.
Point taken.
And you're all like, like watching this, and the Pigman goes, "Is there no one who can take on Pigman?" And then you suddenly like there's suddenly like a big gust of wind like all around the arena.
That was, whoa.
Please tell me that a tumbleweed.
No, like just wind, like almost like a tornado swarming, and suddenly
Ew.
a figure straight up like Might Guy dynamic entries and kicks him in the face.
Ah!
Whoa.
I love
I
that
am
visual
here.
already.
I am here.
Yeah, he kicks him and then does like a backflip off him, goes to the bars and kind of does like a dive bomb, headbutting him more as he then is like on like against the turnbuckle. As then one last attempt, the figure like runs to the other side, does like a bounce, grabs the end when he reaches the other side, and does like a side kick and kicks the guy in the back of the head, sending him like tumbling to the center stage before he jumps up and like pins him. And the ref like rushes in and goes, "Uno, dos, tres, it's over!"
Wow, that was quick.
You just wiped the floor with that guy like it was nothing.
I bet he never had to wrestle a pig for breakfast.
Probably not.
And then the figure like stands up and just goes, "Your returning champion all the way from America has returned home." And the man like raises his arm and dance, and as it's happening, he actually spots both of you. There's a reason I'm talking your figure down, trust me. But yeah, he spots both Hayate and DeSoto, and he points at DeSoto and goes, "Stay at the wrestling ring."
Say again.
He says, Saint at the wrestling ring."
Saint of the wrestling ring?
Yeah.
I think he's talking about my costume. I think I better play the part, otherwise this crowd's gonna get gypped out of a really good show. Si, senor, Copa Español.
I felt, okay, out of character, I felt part of my soul dying.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna try speaking Spanish
Yeah.
throughout the rest of this.
Yeah, he like bounces off the turnbuckle and goes to both of you, and he just goes, "No need to worry, Nino. I know you're not really the saint." He's at a dead man's party right now.
Ah.
Okay, good. But I lived through him while wearing his visage
And he
this
nods.
night.
He nods and actually notices the talismans on like your like Mythic Knights talismans, and he like does like a little take back, and he just goes, "Oh, your knights."
Oh crap.
And then he like
Uh-oh.
immediately chuckles, and he like flips a chain he has around him and sews a talisman in his own, and he goes, "Don't worry, Ninos."
How do these people know who you are?
I have no freaking clue. We
Yeah,
gotta
so-
work on our disguises.
Yeah, no, he like shows a
not
talisman.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen, if this keeps happening, I'm gonna have to form a union.
Damn it.
Yeah, he just then he puts his arms like around both of you, like in for a huddle, and he just goes, "The knights are here," and he goes, "Don't worry, my dad told me you guys would be coming by. So what's the 411?"
Well, I think before we answer any of your questions, we need to know who the heck you are first, little man.
And before he says anything, we're gonna cut to the last part. As in the
Spoilers!
yeah,
Cliffhanger.
yeah, trust me, as your little bar worker is actually leading
Are we gonna get to the market? Not the.
no, like trust me, because actually what happened was you're walking, she's leading you to the backyard. There. Yeah, leading you towards the backyard, and as you do, Aki and Lachlan actually like spot you guys spot Shigaru and Haley.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Good in a sec. And luckily notices that and like kind of nudges Aki and just goes, "Look who it is."
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Hallie just gives a small wave.
And the woman waitress looks at Aki and Lachlan and just goes, "Oh, you know them?"
They're our friends.
Goes, "Oh, good. Well, I was just leading your other friends towards somewhere." And the just goes, "I guess I'm adding you guys to the group by the looks of it."
That would be preferable.
I just love how like shy,
She's so scared.
so
That's so
scared.
adorable.
She's trying.
I know she's trying. She's doing her best. But yeah, kind of like leads you towards the alley and away from everyone. As you get closer, you can suddenly hear like yelling and stuff coming from the alley, and you hear like someone getting slammed against the wall, and he goes, "All right, fat man, you better tell us where it is." Huckling immediately like just
Cue Hallie gripping her talisman, but she kind of goes to lean against the wall and peek around the corner.
oh, okay. Let me. There we go. There we go.
Can I move my character,
Thank
please?
you.
Oh, whoops! I did the.
Yeah,
so
I
wrong.
need. Yeah, that's what I was about to do too, but I
so-
couldn't.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I put down the wrong thing, so that's why you couldn't move. I was putting down a standard ass token and not character thing. My bad.
I'm
Thank
back.
you.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, Chigaru. Apparently we met up with everybody, and apparently, someone's getting slammed against the wall, and not a good way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said not a good way.
Yeah, but yeah, you hear the chanting, and you actually look around the corner, and you spot, Skelter Helter and Helter Skelter,
Oh god.
and they're actually holding up. You see a big fat man with a bit of goatee and a hat on and a Hawaiian shirt.
That's Gabriel Iglesias. I freaking knew it. I already called it. I need my cookies now.
God damn it.
No,
Shigaru was just gonna immediately give the money, the $50 to the woman who guided them there, and he's gonna power up so he can go and.
Oh boy.
so let me get this straight. Power Rangers doesn't technically exist in this world, but yet Gabriel Iglesias does.
Yes. So anyway, yeah. So, is anyone else gonna power up with Shigaru, or is anyone gonna stop him, or what?
Hallie's
Yeah.
also powering up.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
same.
powering
I'm,
up.
Whoa.
I'm still all the way over on the other side of the market, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Also,
just,
Yeah.
are y'all gearing to fight Gabriel Iglesias?
No.
Yeah.
Not
No.
Gabriel.
Hey, Gabriel
Like
Iglesias.
Helter and Skelter, the freaking douchebag duo over there, the douchebag twins. But
Douchebag
yeah, I'm
twins,
they're
that's
about
good.
so are they about to beat up Gabriel Iglesias, or is Gabriel Iglesias one of the villains?
No.
No, he's a good
No.
guy.
No, Gabriel Iglesias is
He's
being held hostage.
He's being held
Ah.
hostage, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mexico's
Shigaru.
biggest celebrity.
I guess
Yes.
if you were gonna have a Mexican celebrity as a villain, it'd probably be like Carlos Mencia or something.
Oh God.
oh, God.
Jesus Christ. We really went there.
Or Danny Trejo.
Well, there's the thing. People actually like Danny Trejo.
Yeah, but he does
Yeah,
play
but he
bad
does
guys.
make a
In
good
fairness.
bad guy.
Yeah, but
And
again, people like Danny Trejo.
And also, I've been meaning to ask season, do you like who my character token is?
Yeah, I saw it.
I made mention a few
Babe,
other
is this
times.
the reason? Babe, is this the reason why you've been watching a lot of the like animated versions of his skits lately?
Maybe. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
gonna
yeah.
roll for it. Chigaru is gonna summon 2 of his bone minions
Okay.
to try to subdue them.
Right. Is anyone else gonna do like an attack around the same time, like a surprise attack thing?
I am going to look.
Hallie
Oh,
summons
wait,
her
wait,
water
wait, wait,
kinesis.
wait, hang on. What was that, Aki?
No, go ahead. I'm looking through my character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Hallie just summons, like, basically just summons up her water kinesis to summon her water whip.
Oops.
And once she got, basically it's like once she got to subdue the twins, she's gonna use her whip to basically snatch Gabriel and get him out.
2 nat 6s.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, this play. I got music playing. This song is not like fitting for a fight.
Ooh,
Okay, I
nice.
got a 9. That's not bad for a physical roll.
That
Especially
is
now that I
not.
don't have that
Okay,
stupid
yeah,
modifier.
there we go. That's a kick-ass one.
Right. Let's wait for Aki to look through the character sheet, see if see something.
I do.
Oh,
Is it
oh,
possible for me to do hex or no?
I mean, you could do hex if you want. I don't see why not. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, if you want to do hex, you can go ahead and do that. So,
Yeah, I'll do hex.
okay, roll 2d6 plus your mystical modifier. Okay, that's not bad actually.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, so okay, you have one hold, which means you can either cause 1 damage, force the target to be unable to flee, slow them down, make them answer a question truthfully, force them to drop an item, or inflict a negative status condition. You can do one of those things.
Unable to leave.
Ooh, okay. Alright then. Alright. That'll plan. So, yeah. You all get ready to power up as both of them are holding Gabriel hostage, and suddenly there's like a big flash of like light and stuff, and both of them immediately like go wide-eyed and points the gun and goes, "Who's there?" But before they can do much, the skeleton warriors end up sprouting, and they kind of like lock Helter Skelter and Skelter Helter, and they go, "What the?" Meanwhile,
Chigaru is gonna come out from around the corner and go, well. Look what the undead cat dragged in.
and
If it isn't the Jackass Brigade. What? Didn't bother bringing your compensating sister along this time around?
you are held up, and as that happens, Haley grabs Gabriel with the water whip and just yanks him, and he goes, "Whoop!"
Yoink.
Yeah, just whoop. And he kind of like stumbles but stops himself, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I almost fell on you."
Yeah, please don't follow me because I can't. Because I am a small girl.
And he goes, "Oh no, don't worry. If I fall on you, you're done."
Yeah, she just basically makes sure to check him over, make sure he's okay before sending him around the corner, make sure he's behind everybody else before standing beside Chigaru as well, ready to fight.
And then he like just goes like, "Oh, I've got magical bodyguards now. Sweet." And as that's happening, Helter Skelter and Skelter Helter kind of like look at Shigaru and smirk, and Helter Skelter kind of chuckles and goes, "So you're these knights that kicked our sister's ass?"
Currently subdued at the moment, you whiny little bitch.
Hold on, well. Is it Twiddle D and Tweedle fucking dumb?
And Lachlan also comes out, and Skelter Helter like looks at Lachlan and just, "Do I know you from somewhere?" Goes, "No, but you'll probably never forget me."
Oh.
And yeah, with that, Aki has like a powerful magic cast on them as they feel like almost like they're being held to the ground, unable to leave. And they're both being like held in place, and just goes, and Skelter Helter just goes, "Well, looks like we're after the exact same guy, this fat man over here." And Gabriel goes, "Hey, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy."
There you go.
There it
Damn
is.
it.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. They both. He just goes, "Well, you know, I hope you have some way to put us down permanently, because I got news for you. Second these guys die, I'ma riddle you with bullets." He says as he's like inching his hand, trying to grab like the infinite revolver around his waist.
Can
Is it
I,
possible? Sorry, go ahead.
since he is for, oh no, I already. Can I try to like, wait, what was my options again? I can tell him to play.
Well, for hexing, you can either cause damage, make it so they can't flee, slow them down, force them to answer a question truthfully, or force them to drop an item or inflict a negative status effect.
Can I make them drop? Can I make him drop the gun? Because that is an item that he's holding.
Yeah. You know, I won't have you like reroll for that since you were pretty successful last time.
That's a 9. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, you kind of wave your wand and force him as he feels like a electric shock when he gets close to the gun. He goes, "Eh," as the gun like drops on his waist, and he goes, "Ah, damn it, that thing's a custom."
Oops.
And at that point, Hallie would send Proof to go collect the gun.
Kind of rums up and noms it, and just goes, "Hey, that thing's not covered by goat saliva."
Oops. just Aki just having the sinister grin on her face.
Meh.
Yeah.
Kind of like an extra fuck you. Can I roll to use my shriek to kind of make their ears ring or bleed?
Wait.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know, why not go for it?
Aki will pass earplugs for everyone.
Yeah, immediate earplugs.
Earplugs for you.
Okay.
Earplugs for you. Go over to Gabe. Earplugs for you.
And he goes, "Oh, thank you." Just plugs them in.
Aki put her.
That
put
is a
her
5
own
and a 6.
earplugs.
Wait, what was
Oh,
it?
and it's a 5 and a 6, and I just remember this is me using my mythical,
Yeah.
and that's it. So that's +2.
+2.
And alright, so yeah, you let out a shrieking giga wail on them as the both of them kind of like clench and are like trying to like not listen as best they can, as the wail is like, it's to the point where it's rattling the bones of like your minions essentially.
And he stops after a little bit with a smirk.
There's a reason why we got that tea.
What?
What? No, I'm kidding. And they're both like sighing in. Helter Skelter kind of smirks, looks up, and goes, "I can now see why you gave our sister so much trouble." And
Okay, look, out of character. I'm trying to think of a smart comeback, but nothing's coming to mind. So sorry.
No
it's fine.
worries.
It's fine. But yeah, he just kind of like struggles and just goes, "But I'm afraid you're forgetting something."
What?
I'm gonna... Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Suddenly, you see a skull bomb drop like right between the two, like tink. And there's a big flashbang as everyone's like eyes are blinded for a second.
What?
Yeah, Hallie's knocked back a little bit.
Can I roll to have Chigaru try to evade the effects?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like a permanent status effect. It's a really quick thing.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but can I like roll to have him roll out of the radius of it?
I mean, you're pretty backed in. I'm not sure you really could.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
but
Not
that being
really, yeah.
yeah, unfortunately,
We're in a tight spot. Alone,
Okay,
quote
never
unquote.
mind.
it was a good idea, but yeah.
There's so much movement that you can have.
But yeah, there's the flash, and suddenly, Helter Skelter is still like wrestling with the not Helter Skelter, Skelter Helter, yeah, is still wrestling with the skeleton figure as Helter Skelter is free, and right next to him is where is it? Jackie actually.
Hallie's eyes go wide for a moment before the memories of everything that happened with Jackie play through her head. She's starting to see red again.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's holding
and
her tongue. She's not doing anything. But if that's the moment Jackie tries to do something, Hallie's gonna react.
and Jackie like is like holding like Helter Skelter, and Helter Skelter kind of like nudges her up and just goes, "It took you long enough to get here." And she just goes, "I was doing something," and she kind of like hides her cloak, hiding the Walkmans she had on, as she then pulls out a knife and points it at the rest of you, and just goes, "Look, let's make this simple. Hand over the Fat Man, and we won't have to kill you." And you hear Gabe go, "Fluffy!"
Look at Jackie and go
Martin.
and go and actually he's gonna laugh. He's gonna full on laugh and go, "Did you forget how this song and dance went for you with the Pandora's box incident?"
Do you want to bring further embarrassment to your boss?
Mm-hmm. Because you know we're very much capable. Or need I remind you of how I kicked your ass to help set free my girlfriend?
Ooh, wait, which one? Wait, question.
Yeah.
Is this one still in Hex?
Yes.
Technically, yeah, that one's still in Hex and still being held.
Awesome. So Aki kind of just go over to this dude and literally have the intention. She's not gonna bite him, but she has the fang still.
And oh yeah, comes up and Skelter Helter actually like sees the things and just starts laughing and just goes, "You dumb bitch! I'm a vampire too. That's not gonna do
Oh.
anything."
Oh well then.
Yeah, how was I about to say?
I did not. One I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Can I have my skeleton minion kind of cover his mouth that's holding him?
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that. He just does that naturally to shut him up.
Oh.
And he's just gonna go, no one insults my lady. I'm personally gonna freaking put your balls in a vice and make you wish you cried to your mommy.
But Shigeru, it's fine. I had worse insult than that.
Oh, I know. But the fact he's a freaking arrogant little cunt makes me want to punt him 6 ways next Tuesday. You know how people like that piss me off.
Also, Jockey, thank you for turning me into a vampire, by the way.
And Jackie just gives a scalp, but before she can even finish, Helter Skelter like just backhands the back of her head and just goes, "You idiot!" And Jackie just kind of gets like an annoyed growl, and Helter Skelter just goes, "I gotta admit, you guys are pretty strong, but how about a bit of a deal then?"
Oh.
He like pulls out his guns, gives a spin, and then throws them to the side and points at Shigaru and just goes, "You, me, 1v1."
Now, okay, the red is gone. Hallie's actually looking a wee bit worried at she got it.
Oh, it's just regular fist fight?
Fight, 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 fight!
Thank you, Jay.
At
Yeah.
him and goes, alright, ground rules. No one interferes. No freaking... And if I even smell a hint of you trying to do anything shady, like have any of your dear little siblings come running to you like when you're getting your ass beat, then I hope you know the deal's off, and I won't hesitate to use my minions to put you on the ground. Do we got a deal?
And then he just gives a smirk and he holds his arms out like doing the crow pose and he just goes, "You have my word. Would I lie?"
Yes.
Yes.
Shigaru goes, well, considering your sister's track record, I would say it probably runs in the family. So yes. And he just looks at Jacqueline and then to Haley and the others and goes, keep your head on a swivel just in case. And
He
and
nods.
Haley, and he's actually going to whisper to Haley and go, Haley, have Poof go grab the others, just in case.
She nods and Whisper's supposed to go, go get the others and send them off.
And Poop starts running and Jackie's immediately like, "Hey!" And Helter Skelter actually like just holds up his hands and goes, "Shut up." And Poof wanders off and Jackie just kind of annoyedly keeps her mouth shut as you get ready to square up. Now, how we're gonna resolve this, we're gonna do we're gonna do 4 physical clashes essentially.
Okay, so do I need to have 2 more sets, or 3? Do I need to have more than just my 2d6s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me grab my dice. I
Yeah,
can
we're-
finally grab some more dice out of my awesome dice bag. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
And while you do,
I
I'm
know
just
that-
gonna roll for Helter Skelter. So
So funny enough, when Helter Skelter, told Jacqueline to stand down, and the way Jacqueline just kind of Jackie kind of pouted, Hallie would have just looked at her and just kind of been like a like the hand to her nose kind of thing, just like a funny face.
Okay, so for me to have all my dice, 1 sec, I need to grab some more because I only have the 2d6. So let me
So
grab my
how
other
many
two.
rolls was that in total?
It's 4.
No, there's extras.
No, 1, 2, 4.
What about the other two?
Those
That was for the flashbang.
Yeah, that was the flashbang.
Oh. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought of her. I
No,
I
no,
saw
you're
her
good.
talk too. I
No,
thought, okay.
no, you're good. You're good.
So it's
I
like,
get it.
so it's like, okay.
Nah, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
For a dice grab. Time out for a
Okay.
dice grab. Time out for a dice grab. Getting more dice.
No, D6, you're supposed to stay out.
Hey, babe, did you see my DM?
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Already got all 5 of my d6 out. You're just letting me use like pretty much all my new dice today.
Use all the dices.
Yeah, use all the dices.
As well as my older dice.
Use
So-
all the dices.
Okay.
So,
First is. Sorry.
no, go on.
First two I'm rolling is my blood one and my cool black and transparent one. Alright. That is 2 6s for the first roll.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
That's a 5 and the 6 for the second.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's another 5 and a 6 for the third. That's another 5 and a 6.
Jesus Christ.
Kinda just like this boy. It's
Jesus.
like he's getting fucking annihilated.
Oh,
Someone-
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
he's
was
getting
hoping.
annihilated.
I was
Why
hoping it
do
would
I
at
do
least.
things?
I was hoping it would at least be like a draw, or like he'd
No.
at least get one hit in, but
Draw.
no.
What's that? He's
No.
getting fucking annihilated. He's
Right.
eating dirt.
You forget your.
We're messing with the OG Nat 20 Queen hair watch. Did
I
you
know, but
forget
still.
this?
I know, but still. Really.
Augie kind of just sit back, like they pop open one of her her 5-gum big pack and just eat a piece.
Nom.
Yes. But yeah, alright. Do get ready to square up as Helter Skelter is like cracking his knuckles, getting ready, and you get ready, and after he yells out, he yells like, "Go!" And you two like kind of rush into each other as it's just like fists and punching. Like he gets like some near you, but you're just dodging so many of them, and you even deliver like counter punches. Like yeah, ducks, weaves, and even like counter punches as Helter Skelter gets like punched a fair bit. He like kind of stumbles back as he tries to do like a roundhouse like tornado kick, but you grab it and like slam him to the ground.
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
Basically.
But he immediately like flips and gets back up as he like skids at the punch, and he rubs some blood off his lips and goes, good. As he rushes up again, and this time he does like a kick and like jumps in the air, manages to jump clean over Shigaru, and tries to deliver like a very powerful elbow to the back of his head before Shigaru ducks and just sweeps his leg and makes him fall on his ass.
Oh, this is just embarrassing. As a vampire, this is embarrassing.
Meep, meep, meep.
Is this freaking Helter Skelter you're dealing with?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly surprised considering that this was the boss that was this was the boss that we couldn't kill on screen in No More Heroes 1.
Yeah, but yeah, then he kind of does like a grapple and manages to knock Shigaru to the ground, or he tries to like deliver like a fucking pile driver to the back, but then Shigaru like does like a leap back and like headbutts his head with like the back of his head. Skelter like stumbles back as his nose is now like bleeding thanks to that. He's like holding his nose, and Jackie actually like laughs a little bit at that and helps himself to go, "Shut up! I'm doing fine."
Sure.
Are you sure about
Sure
that?
about that?
Define
Sorry.
You're not there, Jake.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, go on, Kage.
I'm saying this is moving off.
Shigaru is
Okay.
going
Whoa,
to.
whoa, whoa. Hang on, one at a time, one at a
Sorry.
time. No. Go ahead, finish your thought, Kage.
Shigaru is gonna laugh and goes, "This is you doing your best? The way the gods describe you, I thought you were gonna be more of a challenge, but honestly, your sister gave me a better fight than this."
Honestly, yeah, your sister.
Oh,
Honestly though, like no lie, no bullshit. Your sister actually brought us a better fight. She actually struck fear into us.
God damn it. Yeah, but yeah, he's like giving like a like a chuckle as he raises up, and he just goes, "Oh, I'm not giving you my best. I just needed your eyes off him." And you hear a cock as Skelter Helter is holding his like infinite gun to the back of Shigaru's head.
Wait a minute.
Shigaru smirks. Can I roll my two of my d6s to have one of his my idea is that he had one of his skeleton minions on standby just in case something like this happens. Can I roll to have them do a sneak attack to try to disarm the other brother that's pointing the gun at Shigaru's head?
You know what? Yeah, go for it.
If
Be a fun
not,
little thing.
I'd like to also counter with potentially. Well, then again, it's Kage. They'll be fine.
Yeah, considering I just rolled two more
It's
sixes.
Kage.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Shigaru actually laughs and goes, "Oh, just as I suspected." You know, something you and your family all shares. It's quite easy to read your tells. And then I'm gonna have it that the skeleton minion immediately moves in to try to disarm. If that's okay, Watch.
Yeah. Did you already roll for it?
Yeah, it's 2 6s.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm
so
on a
you-
hot streak tonight.
We just pack
Yes.
up, guys. We're ready to go. Let's go.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
But okay, yeah, that works. So yeah, you say that, and the skeleton pops up and kind of like almost like iron palms like the gun out of Skelter Helter's hand as Helter Skelter like kicks up one of his revolvers and is about to shoot, but before any shot can be fired, that you suddenly hear like the loud like like a guitar as a magical beam blasts the gun out of Helter Skelter's hand.
Whoa.
Yes, the queen has arrived.
Yeah. And from that, Blake actually lands down. So, Season, when Blake's powered up, what does he look like?
I haven't made that yet, so right now she just kind of looks the same.
Okay, but she's glowing. We'll say she's glowing for now.
Yeah.
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 Kind of lands down with like the like giving like a guitar twang, And then Jackie kind of goes wide-eyed, not expecting it, and both Helter Skelter and Skelter Helter go more brats.
See,
Get a taste.
I'm like,
Get a taste of the power of the sun, motherfuckers.
and
Respect,
Shigaru is
respect the sun.
gonna smirk and goes, see, that's what happens when you actually have allies who have your back and aren't willing to dig a blade in there.
That or interfere with a fight.
And
Now, are you gonna walk away with your honor and your pride still intact? Or am I gonna have to beat your knock out some teeth to get it through your skull?
Eh.
and yeah, they all like kind of growl and start cracking knuckles. But then suddenly there's an intense wind picking up like all around you.
What the?
And it's like an intense wind all around you, and they're all just like looking around like, what is that? Until suddenly there's like just swipe after swipe of like hits hitting these three assassins. Like it's just duh, 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 duh. And then suddenly a giant gust of wind and a tornado pops up as a luchador in a mask shows up.
Well, all luchadors wear masks.
But this one you actually recognize as the great wrestler Rey Mysterio.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me!
My God, let's go!
Sorry.
No,
Yeah, no,
I love Rey Mysterio. He was like he was like me and my mom's favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, he hops up and is like one fist, and he just goes, "Hola, putas," and he does like a clap, and an intense tornado like sends him crashing against the wall.
I was just there, just like, am I dreaming? Hey, Fluffy, can you pinch me?
Where did you get the idea that Rey Mysterio was a wind elemental?
Oh, he's not just a
I
wind
just seen him
elemental,
do
but
the-
you'll see that.
I was gonna say, have you seen him do the 619?
And
I
then-
don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
watch much wrestling, so I don't know.
But yeah,
No
as that
offense,
happens,
I don't either.
no, it's fine. But yeah, as it happens, DeSoto also like kind of does like a superhero landing, right next to the rest of you.
Oh yeah, quake in fear, mortals! El Santo is here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
And
He's
he's
all
all
out of
out of
bubblegum.
gum.
There it is.
Take it!
The first thing I thought of was like Deadpool going, "Oh, superhero landing." Man, that's really hard on the knees.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
After Hayate's little wisecrack, DeSoto just kind of turns behind him and he's like, "Dang it, Hayate, you're undercutting my badass entrance." That is your name, right?
Yeah.
That is your name, right? Yeah, but yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you're all like,
Also, why is Hayate's super form Shadow the Hedgehog?
no, that's
That's not
Lockeline.
me!
Oh
That's
yeah,
Lord.
That's
actually, yeah.
Lockeline.
That does remind me though. I haven't put your figure down. Thank you for reminding me of that. Actually, there we go.
Yeah, where's there? Wrong one.
There I am!
Thank you for reminding me of that. Actually, but yeah, but yeah, as that's all happening, they all just like look at this little menagerie
Sorry.
as Rey Mysterio just kind of like cracks his knuckles, and he just goes, "So you gonna leave my night niñas alone, or am I gonna have to give you the 619?"
Give him the 619.
619.
619.
619.
Yeah, and at that, Skelter Helter growls and starts running. As he does, Rey Mysterio summons up a gust of wind that imitates a turnbuckle and trips him into the turnbuckle. He then runs towards the wall, does like a side run up the wall. Like a side run up the wall, then runs back towards Skelter Helter, grabs the wind turnbuckle, and spins around for a huge 619 to the face. Which sends Skelter Helter flying so hard he forms an indent in like the wall behind him.
Ooh.
My leg!
More like his back.
God.
More like his back, yeah.
Yeah, but
Or his
yeah,
head.
more like his back.
His
Or
everything.
ass.
His everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But yeah.
Why can't I feel my everything?
Exactly. He's slamming, and then Jackie sees all this and gives a growl and goes, "Fuck it!" And he's about to pull something out, and Helter Skelter goes, "No, we can take him!" And he like knocks his hand away and throws down like a smoke bomb as they all like turn into like tree stumps.
Three stomps.
Oh, the
Yeah.
substitution jutsu.
Yep.
Okay, you and I are on the same wavelength today.
I
Yes.
mean, hey.
Yes.
Hmm.
But yeah. And Mysterio just gives like a chuckle and he just goes, "That's what I thought, Buddha." And then he turns to all of you, gives a smile, and he sees Gable and he goes, "Hey, Fluffy!" And Fluffy goes, "Ray!" And they both walk up. But Fluffy walks up and he like wraps his arm and gives like Ray like a big bear hug.
Aww.
God damn it.
And he and Rey Mysterio, when he's let down, he just goes, Knights, this was the contact we were talking about. I'm sure he needs no introduction. Gable Iglesias."
Oh. Okay, I never thought in a million years I see Rey Mysterio and Gabriel Iglesias in the same place at the same time.
Aki kind of just rushes and just hugs Rey Mysterio. I'm such a huge fan.
he he like kind of pats her head and just goes, "It's always nice to meet a fan. Like this is what it's for." He says, like patting Aki's head.
Thank you.
That's adorbs.
And she of course lets him go.
And he kind of like is cracking his neck a little bit and goes, "I'm gonna say it's nice to meet some fellow children of the gods down in Mexico."
Also,
Your
bomb
child.
and chicken taco.
Nom.
And
Yes,
yeah, he smiles and shows off his talisman, and it has like an Aztec symbol on the front, and on the back is a big winged serpent. And he just goes, "You're looking at a bona fide child of Quetzalcoatl."
I was gonna say
Quetzalcoatl.
Cucucatl.
Oh!
I was gonna
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl.
Holy
Eh.
crap.
Yeah.
This
And
just gets even better.
yeah, and with that, it's also we're gonna do a small, quick credit scene before we call it, but we then cut to the Three Stooges, I guess is what they're gonna be called.
Meanwhile, back in a lair of villains.
Yeah, they're like up on the rooftop as they both like poof in from dust as
Okay.
Jackie is like panting because it took a lot of her. The second she's visible, Helter Skelter walks up and like grabs her by the neck and just goes, "The fuck were you doing? I had that!" Yeah, and Jackie's like coughing, like he's legit choking her like super hard. And before he can do much, a sinister voice goes, "Enough," and he lets him go as they suddenly all see Mitsula like wait, no, not Mitsula Tezcatlipoca
There we go.
walking
I was
up
about to say, like, wait a
like
minute.
shrouded Tezcatlipoca shrouded in shadow with a like pure black jaguar next to him as he's petting it, and he just goes, "Don't worry about it. Sure, the knights will lead us right where we need to go, all according to plan."